You won't believe what's really inside some of America's favorite burgers.
It's not beef. It's a cocktail of chemicals you've been eating for years.
Burger chains to avoid at all costs, and the two that are actually worth it. Remember when grabbing a burger actually felt like a reward? When the beef tasted like real beef and the bun didn't collapse in your hands halfway through the meal? Somewhere along the line, something changed. Prices went up, portions got smaller, and flavor quietly packed its bags. So today I'm taking you on a full food investigation through America's most popular burger chains. The good, the bad, and the ones you should absolutely avoid. The truth is, fast food isn't what it used to be. Some of these once great burger chains have fallen so far that even nostalgia can't save them. I've looked at real reviews, customer experiences, and hundreds of food photos that tell a story you won't see in ads. We're ranking the worst fast food burgers from the bottom up, exposing which brands are coasting on name recognition while serving mediocrity. And trust me, some of these results will hurt a little. Let S start at the bottom, with a brand that used to define the American drive-thru experience. I'm talking about McDonald's. The golden arches may still be shining, but the burgers underneath them sure aren't. You can caramelize the patties, add sesame seeds, and call it a new recipe. But at the end of the day, you're still biting into a paper-thin, over-salted patty that looks like it's been sitting under a heat lamp since the Clinton administration. The nostalgia is the only thing left holding it together. What frustrates me most is that McDonald AS isn't even trying to hide the decline anymore. The cheese never melts. The buns collapse like wet cardboard. And every bite leaves you wondering if the flavor was lost somewhere in the supply chain. When customers have to invent their own hack burgers, yes, I'm talking about the infamous McGangbang, just to make the meal edible, something's gone seriously wrong. It's not innovation, it's desperation disguised as creativity. Next up, the former king of the grill, Burger King. For decades, they marketed that flame-broiled flavor like it was sacred. But these days, eating there feels like gambling with your lunch money. One location gives you a perfectly balanced Whopper, while another hands you a half-cold mess that looks like it fell off the back of a truck. There's no quality control, no pride, just an unpredictable mess of beef and regret. And here's the kicker. Burger King's biggest flaw isn't the flavor, it's the inconsistency. You could have the best burger of your life on Monday and the worst one by Friday, all in the same town. That S not have it your way. That S have it whatever way the teenager on shift decides. And when fans on Reddit describe their experiences from gourmet to gym sock, you know it's time for a serious brand intervention. Moving one rung higher, we've got Wendy's. Once the champion of fresh, never frozen beef, now reduced to the middle child of mediocrity. The patties are square, sure, but the flavor's gone round in circles. I still remember when Dave Thomas stood behind that counter with pride. That warmth and trust are gone now, replaced with cold cheese and soggy lettuce. If McDonald's is lazy and Burger King is inconsistent, Wendy's is just lost. Their problem runs deeper than just ingredients. It's identity. They tried being nostalgic, they tried being trendy, but none of it feels authentic anymore. And let's not ignore the real culprit. The buns. People begged them to bring back the premium bakery-style ones, but they cut costs and switched to cheaper replacements. When your customers can pinpoint the exact year your product went downhill, you've officially stopped listening to them. Now let's talk about a brand that's been around so long, it's practically historical. White Castle. I get it, the tiny sliders have a cult following. They've been around for a century after all. But let us be honest, these burgers look like someone stepped on them and then microwaved the evidence. Sure, the steamed onion thing is unique, but so is the aftermath. There's a reason people warn you not to plan anything important after eating there. White Castle isn't really about flavor, it's about ritual. Late-night cravings, nostalgia, or pure curiosity keep it alive. But the moment you try to treat it like a meal instead of a dare, you realize why it's ranked low on every fast food ranking list. It is not that it is disgusting. It is just that it stopped evolving while the world moved on. And when your signature burger still looks like it was made in 1925, maybe it's time to modernize. At number 10, a relative newcomer trying to do things differently, Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers. I'll give them credit, they know what they're about. Thin, crispy-edged patties with old-school diner vibes. But here's the catch. You either love it or you hate it. Their smash burger technique divides people like politics at Thanksgiving dinner. To some, it's culinary gold. To others, it's just crunchy beef paper. The charm of Freddy's lies in its simplicity, but that's also what limits it. Their burgers are good, but never quite great. The flavor's there, but it stops just short of memorable. And for a place trying to climb the ranks among giants, pretty good doesn't cut it. Still, compared to what we've seen so far, Freddy's is a light at the end of a very greasy tunnel. Before we move on, quick reminder. If you're enjoying this breakdown of America's best and worst burger chains, drop a quick comment below and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing people from all over the US, Canada, and the UK tuning in. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Now let's keep going, it's about to get interesting. Sliding into number 9 is a brand most people don't even think of when it comes to burgers. Dairy Queen. Yeah, you heard that right. The place famous for flipping ice cream upside down quietly makes one of the most underrated burgers in America. Their flamethrower stack burger with that spicy orange sauce has developed an almost secret fan base. One guy online said he walked to China on his elbows for a jar of that sauce. And honestly, I get it. The secret is heat, both literal and metaphorical. The burgers have character, they have texture, and when made right, they're shockingly good. But just like Burger King, the inconsistency is brutal. Some locations nail it, while others seem like they gave up halfway. It's the ultimate guilty pleasure. People love them, but never admit it publicly. And that's exactly why Dairy Queen lands right here in the middle of the pack. Now for number 8, the wild card of the fast food world, Jack in the Box. The brand that proudly doesn't care about fitting in. If you've ever stumbled into one at 2 a.m., you know the deal. Burgers, tacos, egg rolls. It's a chaotic menu that somehow works. But the real star hiding in plain sight is the bacon ultimate cheeseburger. It's rich, indulgent, and dare I say, balanced. Jack in the Box isn't trying to impress food critics. It is there for the people who want comfort, not kale. And that honesty counts for something. Their burger isn't perfect, but it's authentic. It's the kind of meal you regret just enough to smile about later. Compared to the sterile corporate feel of McDonald's or Wendy's, Jack in the Box feels weirdly human. At number 7, it's time to talk about the South's pride and joy, Whataburger. Texans will fight you over this one, and honestly, they have a point. Big, juicy patties, real customization, and a menu full of personality. Every item feels like it was made by someone who still cares about flavor. From the patty melt to the sweet and spicy bacon burger, Whataburger doesn't just sell food, it sells identity. What keeps them from climbing higher isn't quality, it's accessibility. If you don't live in the South, you might never get to try it. But talk to anyone who grew up on Whataburger, and you'll hear stories that sound like love letters. It's not just nostalgia, it's consistency. In a fast food world full of decline, they're one of the few chains that never forgot why they started. Number 6 is Bittersweet Steak and Shake. Once a shining diner icon, now a relic struggling to stay alive. Their burgers, excellent. Their service, painfully slow. It's almost tragic how a place with such good food can be ruined by poor operations. Fans will wait 40 minutes in the drive-thru for a Frisco melt and still call it worth it. That says everything you need to know about their product versus their management. The Frisco melt, in particular, is legendary, but good flavor can't save bad execution forever. You can have the best burger chain in America, but if your customers spend half an hour waiting for it, they'll eventually move on. Steak and Shake's food deserves a medal. Their system deserves a reboot. Cracking the top 5, we find innovation done right. Carl's Jr. Before anyone else thought to slap an onion ring and BBQ sauce on a burger, Carl's Jr. was doing it. The Western Bacon Cheeseburger is the definition of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's messy, it's indulgent, and it's still one of the most flavorful fast food creations ever made. For once, a burger that's proud to be over the top. Carl's Jr. doesn't try to reinvent itself every 6 months like other chains. It knows its identity. Rich, smoky, unapologetically American. Sure, the service can be hit or miss, but that signature burger still carries a level of quality that others have lost. The Western Bacon Cheeseburger isn't just food, it's history. At number 4, we hit customization heaven. Five Guys. No gimmicks, no mascots, just pure quality. You walk in, smell the grilled onions, and you know you're getting the real thing. The joy of Five Guys is choice. You build the burger exactly the way you want, and every topping feels intentional. It's the one place where fast food actually tastes handcrafted. The brilliance of Five Guys lies in how simple it is. Great beef, real cheese, toasted buns, and a list of free toppings that make you feel like a chef. Some people pile everything on, while others keep it minimal, but either way, it works. Their product has one thing most chains forgot: confidence. They don't need to overcompensate with marketing. The burger speaks for itself. Number 3, the one, the only, In-N-Out Burger, the West Coast legend. You can debate all you want, but their consistency is unmatched. Every burger looks perfect, tastes fresh, and costs less than what you'd pay for a coffee in most cities. That's the magic. Simplicity done flawlessly. The not-so-secret menu just adds to the charm. Animal style, protein style, whatever you pick, it's always right. There's no fluff, no filler, just a brand that still believes fast food can have integrity. And in an era of rising prices, In-N-Out proves that good doesn't have to mean expensive. Runner-up, number 2, the new school gourmet powerhouse, Shake Shack. Born from a hot dog cart in New York, now a global name. The first bite of a Shack burger hits different. The texture, the freshness, the buttery potato bun. Everything feels deliberate. It's not fast food pretending to be fancy. It's quality refusing to be ordinary. Their Smoke Shack with bacon and cherry peppers is a masterclass in balance. And that potato bun? It's the unsung hero of the entire experience. Soft, golden, never soggy. When your bread is this good, everything else just works. Shake Shack is what happens when fine dining techniques meet drive-through convenience. Finally, the crown jewel, Culver's, the Midwest hero that quietly beats every coastal contender. Their Butterburger is simplicity perfected. Fresh beef, toasted buttered bun, and toppings that taste like they came from your own kitchen. There's no secret sauce, no gimmick, just pure craftsmanship. Culver's wins because they respect the fundamentals. The burgers are consistent, the service is genuinely friendly, and the flavor balance is unmatched. It's not trendy, but it's timeless. In a market obsessed with limited-time hype, Culver's reminds us that quality never goes out of style. So there you have it, the burger chains to avoid and the few that still deserve your trust. Whether you're in California or Wisconsin, one thing's clear. The American burger isn't dead, it's just hiding in the right places. Let me know in the comments which chain still earns your money, or which one finally lost your loyalty. And if you enjoyed this restaurant review, hit subscribe and join the Smart Buyer Files community for more honest food breakdowns every week.